Hello, hello, and welcome, or should I say ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
And Christmas cousins, Yuletide enthusiasts, holiday revelers, Hynie community, welcome back to the Christmas Cousins podcast. So, as the snow settles and the twinkling lights fade into memory, we find ourselves, Seth, embarking on a new adventure, a journey into the heart of the off season. We didn't expect that. We didn't even know, Seth, if we'd be here at this point. So,
Right.
but we've stumbled upon a delightful discovery. Amidst the chilly winds and the cozy hearths of the holiday realm, Seth, there exists a luminary, a beloved actor whose presence illuminates our favorite Hallmark movies and illuminates Instagram and his whole career and lifestyle. So, Seth, little did we know that this star has amassed a legion of devoted fans, a merry band of merrymakers, affectionately known as the Hynies. And so, Seth, you and I have decided to dedicate this entire week to basking in the glow of his cinematic charm, his charisma, a week-long celebration, a virtual winter community gathering unlike any other. So today, right here and now, we invite you all to join us as we map out our grand plan for the week ahead, from diving into Tyler Hynes' illustrious career to revisiting his beloved films, and also, of course, having some guest Hynie on. So today, our first guest of the week, who's going to be our guide and help us. And Seth, we know we need help. This is Hynie Michelle. Audience, welcome her. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Michelle is no stranger to the show, Seth. We did an Instagram live boot shot about a week ago, and we said, does anybody want to join us? And Michelle bravely was like, I'm in, I'll jump in. And she co-hosted with us seamlessly as if she was one of our cousins this whole time for like an hour-long show. It was a natural. It was great.
You never know. We might be cousins.
That's right. Exactly.
For now.
Seth, did that 23andMe test come back to see if Michelle is in fact a cousin? Because it was a perfect fit.
I have to see if I gotta check. I haven't checked my mail yet, but yeah, that's we should have them as a sponsor on this show. We make all these connections and links around the world, probably.
You're right.
Well, I met when I was in Kansas at the Christmas convention. I met a cousin there that I never knew that I had, and then
you mentioned that.
There's a guy that does genealogy. When I was asked him to help me with my genealogy.
Okay.
We found out we were actually cousins.
No kidding.
Really? The guy who was helping. That's too funny.
He gave me he went way back too. He did a thorough. So I have my whole family history.
Really? Any famous luminaries on your side of the family?
Yes, but no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No one you want to mention? Was it like Bonnie and Clyde or someone like with a nefarious background?
Well, I had the Hatfields and the McCoys in West Virginia. Those people were my people. That's where my dad was from.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
And then we had a bunch of people that came over on the Mayflower.
Really?
Yeah, he did a bunch. History, a lot of it.
Really? Oh, so you go way back. Wow.
So
okay. Yeah. Wow, Seth, we're here with like a pioneer, one of the original Pilgrim ancestors. This is great.
I even have French Canadian in me, which I did not know. So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That is cool. Boy, Seth, we just have like a bunch of poor, like Eastern European people in our bloodline. There's nothing exciting going on at all.
Exactly. We just got dumped on the shores and
yeah, exactly. We just kept washing up our ancestors. They finally let us in. I guess that's what happened. Meanwhile, Michelle's family was on the Mayflower. Very cool. So, but we are not here just to talk genealogy, although this is fascinating. I could talk genealogy all day.
Me too.
But we are here to discuss Tyler Hynes and our Hynie-Thon week. So the idea of the show originally started with me finding out that cousin Seth was not into celebrating the holidays or the season. So I said, Seth, this is crazy. I'm way into celebrating everything. When it's fall, I'm getting like pumpkin spice IVs. When it's winter, I'm doing all the activities for Christmas and things. So I said, let's do a podcast, this journey, and follow along with you doing the journey. And Seth's been open-minded and super fun about doing everything. So that's what we normally do. But then we passed Christmas and had an enthusiastic following. We wanted to keep going. So now we're just kind of free flowing and seeing what's working. So we looked ahead at the schedule like Valentine's week we found out everybody loves Tyler Hynes, who
Mhm.
I was a fan of his Hallmark movies, but wasn't as familiar with a deep dive of him and the whole community. So that's what this week is all about. So Michelle, you are here. Let's just go quickly into your background a little bit. We did it during the Instagram Live, but for posterity, it's now recorded, especially now that you're one of like the ancestors of the Pilgrims. This holds more gravitas, more historical
Nice.
weight. So
Absolutely.
Michelle, how long have you been considered yourself a Hynie?
For about 3 years. But I mean, I've liked him, but I wasn't like deep dive into him until about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. That's when I did
Mhm.
like the deep dive into it. I had a bunch of things going on in my family that I need. Hallmark was my thing, and then I found the Hynie groups, and I was just like, these are
Mhm.
my people. I
Yes.
loved it. It was so fun talking to everybody, making videos, making, editing pictures and stuff like that, and then talking to them. And so I've met several of them in person at the Christmas cons, which was really nice. And then when I went to the Christmas con, I fell in love with him even more.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he
And
was.
what
Did you
was
get
it? Yeah,
I
go on,
work.
Phil.
I actually volunteered and I worked his line.
Oh,
And
okay.
okay?
seeing him interact with everybody, how caring and loving he was,
Mm,
how he helped everybody. If they were in a wheelchair, he got down to their level. If
Oh,
he
nice.
if they needed a seat, he got them a seat. Things like that. And it was just like, this guy is a real deal kind of thing. He was down to earth. He was just awesome. I loved it. So
that's
that's
a
where I fell in love with him. But it was always you as the one that really, because I love that movie. I put off not watching it for a while because of my own reasons, but
Okay.
but
I see.
when I did
Okay.
watch it, the loving and caring way he nurtured his way through it, and then how he pumped her up,
Hmm.
even off screen. He gives all his
Really?
ladies, yes, he's really good with them. He doesn't want the limelight,
Hmm.
but like he's first billing or whatever, and he doesn't want the limelight, is what I think. He always pumps up his co-stars, like
Right.
way up here, how phenomenal they are and stuff. And not a lot of people talk about their co-stars like that.
Right. So, Seth, what we're getting is not only is he fantastic looking, a terrific guy, but he's selfless, he's humble. I mean, this I think we're starting to fall in love, Seth. This guy, he sounds absolutely fantastic.
He
We can
is
all learn something from him.
it's hard not
Yeah,
to. And I've only seen a
right.
few movies and done a few Instagram lives. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way he does interact with all his fans, I see he likes the stories and gets into it, and even sends out things like his own reels, thanking everybody and saying what a cool part to be in the community. So from what we've seen about him, we've had Heine send us interviews. They watch this one on Hallmark or on YouTube rather. And thank you, Hallmark Walking Club, for sending me some good videos to watch. And I did my homework, and I watched Tyler interviewed, and his whole backstory, how he got started in acting, was fantastic. He wasn't looking, as you said, almost for the limelight. His brother was looking to be an actor, and he kind of fell into it. And he's just comes off as very natural. But what's amazing is there are a lot of really good looking actors. There are a lot of charismatic and even, actors that have a following. But Tyler seems to be not only the most loyal, but also the most connected and very kind and welcoming as well. So, Michelle, is that kind of the ethos of the Hynies community?
Yeah, he's very connected to us. He does Facebook lives or Instagram lives and stuff. No, not Instagram, Facebook lives in the
Hmm.
Hynie group. He's done those a few times and talked about different things.
Hmm.
Um, but he's done the boot shot with us,
Fun.
and that was that's awesome. We've done it for the last couple of years. I've done it for 2. They've done it for 3. So it's
Oh,
been,
okay.
yeah. But it's really, it's a good tradition, and that's you just keep it going.
yeah.
And oh, go on,
It's
Seth. Did
been
you have
great.
some?
I mean, just seeing it, it was, collectively how everybody is. And I know I kind of risk sounding like a broken record, but we were talking about it. When Christmas aficionado Joe didn't have a boot shot glass, And it seemed like within seconds, it was just like everybody kind of amassed in group, like we can do it. I've got extra or something like that. And it was just like, it was great to see how quickly that came together. And it was just, so that real sense of community, but yeah, it's, I mean, I'll say start around him, but it's, but it's become more than that. It seems like.
Yes, because when I bought them last year, not this last one that just went, the one before that, I got extra ones and I sent them. I mean, to the Czech Republic, to the Philippines, to Canada, to I think it was Missouri.
Okay.
And these are Hynies that you knew from there that you met online, and you said, "I'm going to send you one," or friends of yours?
They were people I met online in the Hynie group that said that they couldn't afford to buy it. So I sent them those, and then I bought one each for my kids.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
I had 3 kids, so I bought one each for them so that they can do the tradition with me, as well as their family. My in-laws, her in-laws, and all that stuff, their families. So I was trying to spread it around my family.
So let's take a step back for people who are listening that aren't Hynies or have no idea what we're talking about. So Tyler Hynes, the actor, created a shot glass that's shaped like a boot, one of his boots, I guess. And the tradition is to everybody, yes, you have yours, I have mine. Thank you, cousin Carly, for sending it to Seth and to me.
Yes, absolutely.
So he made this boot after filming Winter in Vale. It's kind of a German tradition, and said, everybody get it, send it to each other. You can take selfies with it. You can do shots together online. And it's just a way to be connected. And like, if I send you a picture of me doing a shot of it, it's like, I'm thinking of you, I'm saying hello. So it's a way to stay connected over long distances and time. Is that correct, Michelle?
Kinda, yes. He got it.
I'll take
from
kinda.
a restaurant in Colorado, where he did the Winter in Vale. They went to a restaurant and he saw the boots there. The little glass, and he tried finding it and everything. If you want to know the whole tradition, you have to watch the video for it on YouTube. For the bootstrap tradition, you have to watch.
Yes, I did. I did see the video. My retention obviously isn't so great because I did watch it though. Someone sent it to me, so I have a better understanding. But that's good. So that's on YouTube. You just look up bootstrap tradition.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he started. He said he did it with his friends, and then other women in the Hynie group wanted a boot, and then he came out last year with the actual boot. So
it was just last year.
Yeah.
This is really recent.
Yeah, so it's been 2 Christmases that we've done with him the boot shot. We pick a day on the close to Christmas, and he gets on a thing live, and we do the boot shot with them at the same time, which is pretty cool.
Does everyone freak out when he joins? Yeah, do they just freak out when he comes online?
Everybody just says hi and everything. It's real casual. I mean, I think most of the ladies are, they love him, but they want to respect him as well. Nobody anything negative. So everybody's really, really, I think they're all kind. They've all treated me with love and respect, and I've done the same for them. I hope that's what they think anyway. But he does the same thing for all of us, so we do it for him.
Okay, so Seth, we should go on because we'll squeal. Seth, we will squeal. We'll be like, oh my God,
yeah, like where's that coming? Destroy his hearing.
The first time when I got the boot, the first time I was on a live with him was on an Facebook Live with Donna Joe, the Hynie, with her. But I was on it, and I honestly, the first time I cried.
Wow.
I made him cry, yes. And then my phone, my connection got lost, so I didn't finish my talk with him. But that was okay. That was okay with me. I cried. I was good. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
Well, you said it had a bigger connection to you. You had things going on in your family. Hallmark was kind of your escape. And then on top of that was a connection with Tyler as well. And not that we're going to get into that, but that's how it is for a lot of people. These Hallmark movies. It's like, okay, this next 90 minutes or 2 hours or whatever, none of the real world problems exist. It's only, saving the snow fest or the strudel fest or whatever it is. And that's what I like about them too. Good weeks or bad weeks.
Yes. because
And Michelle,
I've been watching
just,
Hallmark since Hallmark existed with my mom. We would watch all the time. So I've been watching Hallmark for a long time.
Oh, wow.
and
Okay.
after that Instagram live or Facebook live, Tyler checked the transcript and he saw that you lost your connection. So he just wanted to make sure everything was okay. So
Oh,
when you kind of got dumped out, but
yeah.
That's right.
He did.
does he stay on? I mean, he'll hang out and do a shot or two and talk
Yeah,
with you guys and
he
interact
does.
and stuff. Okay, that's
Sometimes he
great.
does water. Sometimes he does whiskey. Sometimes he does something else. But because you don't have to put, like me, I'm doing Pepsi Zero today.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's, you can put whatever you want in. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage. It's just
Right.
See,
the
that's
tradition part.
culture
That's
stuff.
the tradition part is what is there for everybody. So
Right.
it's for everybody to join in however they feel.
And it's like the biggest way to stay connected. Well, while we're doing it, let's all do a boot shot. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
I have non-alcoholic myself too. I can't
Yes,
say
I
that
went
will be
that
the
route.
case. We're doing Seth, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, live Instagram. Whoever wants to join us, Hynie-Thon week boot shots, right, Seth?
Nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I've
all
cleared my
week,
schedule, evening schedule, getting everything done tonight and tomorrow. So,
beautiful. And I can't say that this boot shot won't be alcoholic those nights, but right now I
yeah.
have, let's all say, I have apple cider vinegar, water, honey, cinnamon, ginger mix. I have a bigger jug of it, but I poured it into the little boot. Michelle, you have Pepsi Zero, you said?
Pepsi Zero today, yes.
Okay.
And,
And Seth,
and
you have?
I'm just going with water. It's yeah, I'm I say purging everything before next week, or cleansing, maybe that's a better
Oh, nice. Okay.
in
Michelle,
preparation of next week or this week.
I'm
for
pretty sure
Hynie-Thon.
Seth, it's vodka and Seth is calling it water though. He's done that before at many family functions. And
Oh,
I
there you
accidentally
go.
grabbed Seth's water and it was absolute. But Seth, whatever you want to do, you go.
Okay. All right.
No, I know it's water. Well, everybody, what do? We say cheers to Tyler
Cheers.
Hynie-Thon
Tyler
week.
to the
Kicking it off.
Hynies.
The
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. This is a fantastic recipe. I should tell you real fast. 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, water. Take a little hot water, melt some honey into it, fresh ginger and cinnamon. It's so good, and it's really good for you too. So anyway, that's my little tip right there of the week recipe. You didn't know that, huh, Seth?
Sounds like a nice hangover recipe.
Yeah, exactly right. That's the night after the boot shot drink for sure. So
Absolutely.
and yeah, I'm sorry, Seth. Did you have something?
Oh no, wait, no, so we were doing ours. Michelle, you have your was it the gift, the to and from tag on your glass?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, nice. Do you have anything written on it or?
Nope, that one was
No.
it's mine. It's my own personal one. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, should we do that?
I didn't know what
Should
to do
we
with it.
tie ours on?
I don't know. I saw it. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's
nice.
how you
Change
hang
up
it
a
on
little.
the tree because I hang it. I hang it on the tree, and I have a little display over there that I put it on with my it's like a metal tree, but it's not a Christmas
Okay.
tree. It's like just a little, like to hold pictures and stuff, and I
Great.
hang it on that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
perfect.
So
Okay.
year round, you have it hanging on there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, sir.
Michelle, how is your family with your I guess love of Tyler Hynes or being a Hynie? How are they? Are they supportive? Do they understand it? How is that?
They think I'm nuts. They think I'm totally nuts. But they laugh at me most of the time. But my daughter, she surprised me. She gave me a Hallmark shirt for Christmas, and then a Tyler Hynes shirt for Christmas. I said, "Oh, you get me." So it was nice that they get me, but they laugh at me all the time because they think it's funny. I mean, I had a meltdown one day because one of his movies was coming on. It was like the premiere of it, and and they were going to be doing a tweeting live and stuff like that. And because he does that, he was tweeting live for I don't know if he can do it now since what happened to him, but I had a meltdown because my internet went down that night. And I was, I mean, I really, I was like freaking out. I was so upset. My family, my sister, she was like, Michelle, you need to get over it.
Right.
I know, but no.
Somebody
Oh,
drive me to
no.
Starbucks now. I need a Wi-Fi or
Well,
something.
like everybody's internet went down over in this area, and I was just like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, I'm freaking out.
Oh no. So what happened? Did you go somewhere?
I didn't get to do the live with everybody,
Mhm.
but that was okay. I watched it later. So
Okay.
yeah, but I had the meltdown. It was crazy.
Oh no. Well, if you're really excited for something, you can't do it. I've actually been there on a much lamer event where I couldn't get internet. So do you remember back in 2003 or so, there's a show, Joe Millionaire. It was like an
Yeah.
early Bachelor version or something. Okay. So my wife and I were way into this show. Finally, it's the final episode, and we're in New Jersey at this time. And it's a huge blizzard, and our power goes out. And we didn't have DVR or anything. It was like you watch it or you don't. So we're like freaking out. So we found someone who still had cable, trudged out in the snow just to watch the Joe Millionaire finale. And you know what? Frankly, it was worth it. It was worth
There you
it.
go. See, I mean, it was worth it to you. That's all that matters.
That's right. Yes, but everybody did think we were crazy. We did slam into several cars. It was icy roads, but it was way worth the $20,000 in damages that we caused.
Oh wow.
Way worth it. That's right. No, that didn't really happen.
No.
And it was all good. Seth, you should have been on Joe Millionaire. You would have been a good bachelor for that. Maybe they'll bring it up again. The 20-year anniversary. Yeah, I think so. Joe Billionaire, Seth.
Are they coming back? Right? Are they coming back with it, or?
I'm going to produce it. Michelle, I'm going to
Okay.
produce it with Seth as the Bachelor, which would just crush it. Ratings would be through the roof. This would be great. Okay. But it's not about you today, Seth. You're always making it about you. Michelle, so what do you have a favorite Tyler Hynes movie overall? Could be Hallmark, could be anything. And I do have to still watch some of his short films. I haven't done it yet. We're recording this a few days before the Hynie-Thon starts, so I do have time this weekend.
Well, It Was Always You would be my favorite.
Okay. What is it about that resonates with you?
It felt like I was Lizzie. I felt seen. I cried almost the whole movie. That one and Always Amore. I just felt seen.
Okay.
Because he was so gentle and so supportive of David was of Lizzie in It Was Always You.
In the movie itself.
In the movie itself, just the movie itself, the way he did his character seemed like the real Tyler.
Wow.
It seemed like it was him talking to me because I was Lizzie. That's how I felt at that time. So I was her, and I felt seen.
Wow. So he really is able to connect. And one thing, Seth, you and I talked about was how natural his acting is. He doesn't have this where he goes really way out there, either highs or lows, but it's a natural range like humans would actually talk. Which,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which does make you feel like that. Yeah. Have you seen that one, Seth?
Overly chatty, or just like really heavy on the dialogue, but he gets it out there. So
yeah. Have you seen that one, Seth? I know you saw some of Always Amore, but I don't think you finished it yet.
Yeah, same with It Was Always You. I saw bits and pieces of it. So it was when I was trying to get some audio or some clips for the game.
You need to watch the whole thing and just sit there and resonate. You can find you in there, because there a lot of people, a lot of women felt like they were Lizzie as well, not just me. A lot of people. So just the way that's a very well written script, very script, and very well. The acting, the cast, everything was like spot on for me. It just felt like it was for me.
Yeah, all of his movies I see are very natural. Like I guess I don't know if it's a standard or mark of anything, but it's just like it doesn't have what I would always probably call a Hallmark feel to it, where it's just his movies tend to have bigger bigger sets or take place in bigger landscapes, stuff like that.
Like higher production value. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. There's
more
whatever that is.
More in the scenery and stuff like that. They have a lot where they show, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I guess they know he's a big star. Yeah, they'll put the money into it too. I guess they know he's a Big star for sure. He's got a huge following, so that's important. So
he hasn't gotten top billing in all of the films, but when he does, everybody rejoices because it's really awesome that they're putting him up there. He is a favorite of everybody.
it seems like it. That's how we
Well, I mean,
discovered him. We just
there's other groups that have, there's other ones, and I'm in other fan groups too, but not like I am with the Hynies. It's very different.
right, because I see there's fans of Andrew Walker, there's the Benjamin Ayers fans, there's a lot of different ones. But on our end, we just kept seeing the Hynies come up or this one or that, and you've got to see this Tyler Hynes movie or this Tyler Hynes movie. That was the most requested, and that's what made Seth and myself go, wow, we really need to look into this more and see. And the more we've seen, the more we've liked his acting, and seems like such a good dude, cool guy. So that's been pleasant because if you like someone's stuff and then you watch and they're a real jerk off screen or as a human, it takes you out of the movie. It's hard to separate the art from the artist sometimes. So it's nice that he's such a mensch, as we say.
When he does like premieres or goes to go to things, he's not all fancy and dressed up and stuff like that. He is natural. He goes, it's not, he doesn't go over the top on anything. So I think the way that he dresses, he has style. He has a lot of style. He has a lot of, I don't know, everything just comes natural for him. It looks like he's not trying to look as good as he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
not
spent 20 minutes
right.
in the limo adjusting his jacket and his shirt before he got out and walked the red carpet into Christmas Con.
Yeah, because I mean, he wears Harley stuff to that, and he wears like his, old shirts and stuff like that. And it's really cool that he does that. He, because not a lot of stars go out like that.
I like that. Okay, because Seth, every time you and I go out, I wear a top hat, an ascot, and a monocle. And you always tell me I'm trying too hard, so I'm learning. I could just wear like a cool hoodie or something. I'll see if I can pull it off.
A new T-shirt.
A Henley, right? Exactly. Yes. Seth, you wear a lot of Henleys and cardigans and things. You guys kind of dress alike, and you look fantastic too, my cousin.
It's funny because early on in the thank you, but it's early on in this journey. One of the Tyler Hynes movies, but I made the joke. I'm like that Hallmark was cornering the market on all like cardigans because it seemed like him specifically. I was like, this guy's got all the cardigans, and it's just but yeah, that's not part of his normal regular wardrobe. But
and he sent some of the stuff to people.
Did he really?
Things that he's worn on the movies and stuff like that. He has sent to different people.
Wow. See that? Yeah. Seth, when you send your clothing to people, they either send it back or you get a cease and desist letter. He's pulling it off with a better nuance right there. Yeah,
or it's entered into the record as evidence.
So he was just sending it to fans, Michelle, or was this like a charity? Wow.
No fans.
Okay.
Different fans that he's, that like when they did the boot shot, different people got the first one. They didn't do it this year, but the first one, if you had a gold thing in there, then he was going to send you something extra, and he sent out things that he wore in the movies.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay.
So
cool. The Hynie that got it, were they like sharing it on Facebook and things so everybody could see?
You probably look at all of the in the Hynie groups and see it all.
Right. Oh, that's cool. All right. That's
he has a picture of him or a little video of him packing the stuff up to send.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So he's smart because he involves you with that too. So are you going to Christmas Con this year, Michelle?
I am. I already have my tickets.
All the way from California. You're flying to Jersey.
Mm-hmm. I went to.
Are you looking? Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Are there any? I'm sorry. Go on.
I said you said I was lucky. Is that what you said?
No, I said you're flying all the way from California to New Jersey. Yeah. Okay. Are there any other Hallmark stars that you're looking forward to seeing as well?
Oh, I like seeing them all. I've worked a lot of their booths the last two cons. So I volunteered again to do some of it this time as well. So we'll wait until after 90s Con to find out if you actually got to do it. Because they let you
okay. Know. Are you going to 90s Con?
No.
Oh, okay. I got you.
No,
that sounds like a fun one too.
That's for rent. When they'll do all their stuff after 90s Con kind of thing again. They'll start promoting more of the Christmas Con. And sadly, they're not doing it in two places this year because I wish they'd come over on this side of the country.
I know they would do well. Just limiting it to Edison, New Jersey seems like almost short-sighted because they could be just as sold out on the West Coast or Chicago or wherever.
Well, they were sold out in Kansas.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really? Okay.
Okay. All right, Seth, we've got to make it. We've got to get there this year. That'd be fun.
yes, you do. You really do. Because
Meet everyone in person.
you meet everybody in person. They're phenomenal people. They're kind. They treat everybody that's there with dignity and respect. They don't try to downplay anybody. And
Okay.
like Tyler, he actually listens to your story. If you want to tell him a story, he listens to it. So it's nice.
Right. And cares. Right. Very cool. Seth, we need to take notes here.
I
You're
was just
taking
about to
notes.
say-
Treat people with dignity and respect. Okay.
Right.
Check. Well, we're learning a
I'll-
lot here.
On my other takeaway, I can tell Tyler a story and he can't cut me off or play sound effects to drown me out. So I can go on and on. No, that's so
Are you saying, wait, Seth, who are you looking at when you say that? Keep going, Seth.
Where it's at like a big a convention center or something like that, or big room is it like at a hotel or something, or?
Well, it's at a convention center.
Okay.
And then this year he did it was a surprise. He did a little thing on his own at the hotel that I was staying at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and he limited it to 100 people. So if you didn't get in, you didn't get in.
Mhm.
Okay.
But he
Did you
he
get
went
in?
there and he talked to everybody, answered questions. But Kim and Paul went as well. They were there. They showed up. It was pretty cool. And his mom, he's always there with his mom.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
She seems to be so awesome. She supports him 100%. That's what it seems like anyhow.
Did she ever join in on the lives or anything?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. And when were you able to get in to this like kind of
Nope,
VIP area?
there was a bunch of us outside of it though and doing our
Okay.
own little thing with the boot shot.
Oh, okay. Fun.
We all sat outside because that was our hotel. We were staying there anyway. So we didn't have, we were visiting each other and talking about different things while they were doing that. And then we saw him walk by and then walk by.
That's fantastic.
So funny.
It's great.
I imagine you're hanging around, you see like other stars walking back, other Hallmark stars or walking back and forth or around the hotel and stuff. I don't know.
Well, when Paul and Kim were there, they were in front of me or behind me in line to talk to the desk people. So I wanted to ask a question. And they wanted to know where Tyler was. I was like, that's what everybody's here for. I can show you exactly where he is.
Oh, that's funny. And that's Paul Campbell and Kim Sustad you're talking about?
Yes.
The Hallmark actors? Okay. Very cool. Yeah.
They surprised him.
Oh, they did. Oh, cool. Okay. Paul Campbell, Seth, was one of the brothers in Three Wise Men and a Baby. The taller one. Yeah. So you know who he is.
He's the one that wrote it. Him and Kim.
Oh, he did. Oh, with Kim. Right. That's right.
Yeah.
I read that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. They did a great job. That movie is fantastic. We are reviewing that during Hynie-Thon week as well. We'll be reviewing that. So this is the lineup while we're talking about it for the week. So today we're kicking off with you, Michelle, and you have been fantastic and such a good guide and such a good emissary for the Hynie community. You represented so well, and you're teaching us too. And it's hard to teach Seth and me. It takes a while for it to sink in. So we're doing that. We're doing, like we said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Boot shots. Anyone who wants to join, we may get one person, we may get 100 people. We'll be there either way. Well, Seth, we have fun either way, even if it was just us. But I think it's going to be fun. Everybody's been so welcoming. When we've just done the kind of random ones in the past few weeks, we've had a lot of people, a lot of interaction. It's been a blast. It was great when you just jumped in, Michelle. We did some trivia. Hopefully, Cousin Seth will help. We'll come up with some ideas too, what we can do next week on those episodes. Some more trivia. Yeah. That was all his idea. So that was cool. And we're going to be reviewing
the scoring for us. So
yes,
thank you very much.
We needed an adult in the room, and Michelle was handling that role very nicely for us. So we're going to be reviewing Winter in Vale, Three Wise Men and a Baby. And we also do an interview with Carly, the Hynie, who's been a great friend of the show. She's awesome. She's the one who sent us the boot shots and then the nightly boot shot. So it should be a great week for Valentine's week. And we've been really overjoyed at how the Hynies have been welcoming while we're doing this exploration. And it's an earnest exploration. We're sincerely trying to find out what it's all about. And it's living up to the hype. I know, Seth, we've spoken about it off camera, and it's pretty impressive. The guy's impressive. The movement's impressive. You guys have been awesome and welcoming. So I'm looking forward to a really fun week. And to stay up past, 8:30 p.m. on a weekday, that's a big commitment for me. So it's going to be good.
That's only 5 o'clock here. So
I know. I wish I could do it in California. Do it earlier. We pushed it back so West Coast people can join as well. We pushed it till 8. So hopefully that'll accommodate everybody. Everyone should be done with work and whatever. Seth, work is, when you need money, you have to go for a job. Don't worry about it, Seth. You don't have to worry about these things.
I've seen a Hallmark movie or two about it.
Right. You've seen documentaries.
Mostly people leaving jobs to go to some small town. So
I would love to live in a Hallmark movie.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I have to agree with you on that one. Doesn't look terrible.
You can lose yourself just watching them. So this is awesome.
Yeah. So imagine being in a town like that is very cool. I love visiting those towns.
That's a whole different person though. So when you do another person, I'll tell you another story.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll have to do a follow-up. Yes. But Michelle, if there's anything else you wanted to add, or Seth, otherwise we will wrap this up. Day 1 of the Hynie-Thon.
I just wanted to say thank you very much for having me. I enjoyed it. I hope I did okay.
You were awesome.
I love Tyler. I love the Hynies. They made me feel like I was home.
Wow. I love that.
Made me feel, like family. They didn't treat me like I wasn't a part of them the whole entire time when I found them. And that is awesome.
Yeah. And everybody needs that. You need support. You need community. You need kindness. You really do. Everybody needs it. As much as we like to joke around with Seth and myself and razz each other, there's support and love there. And it's nice to see that people are doing it for virtual strangers too, and getting to know each other and just opening themselves up. So it is heartwarming. It's a cool movement. Seth is breaking down our cynical walls, I think.
Yes, I have friends all over the world now. It is amazing. So
yeah,
because I wouldn't have met them without this.
And then when you meet them in person, and it's so rewarding because you're already connected too, which is cool.
Exactly.
So that is awesome.
I met several of them in Kansas and in New Jersey. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Now they're always there if you need someone to talk to, which is great. So I'm looking forward to, we've gotten to know you now, Michelle, which is awesome. And I'm looking forward to hanging with you all week doing shots. So hopefully you can join us as well.
I can join. I don't think I have going on.
Very
okay,
nice,
good.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it, working out, sharing your time and your stories with us, and just giving us some guidance, which we needed. Seth, thank you always for being by my side on this show. And we will see you all for the boot shots all week, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we've got shows Monday, Tuesday, I think Thursday and Friday, movie reviews, Hynie interviews, background stories, a lot of fun. It's great stuff. Thank you, everybody.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Tyler.
Cheers. Thanks, Michelle.